VXs. That's what they were called. Balls. Anyway, I have built an airbase, knowing he has got air units. I build, anti-air units. In this case, it's the Allies anti-air units, not Vindicators. Vindicators are the bombers. Anyway, as you can see, his army's already better. He's got an army of Mechatangos and Striker VXs ready to kill me. Apollo fighters, that's what they're called. I'm remembering things as I'm going along. You gotta give me the heads up for this. Anyway. I said anyway a lot again, my god. Alright. So, I decide I'm gonna need a lot of Apollo fighters. I decide I need to split it 50 and have 2 Apollo and 2 Vindicators. I need to start attacking. It's a bit too late for that, but never mind. As you can see, he's already got some well-defended and a much larger army of Mechatangos and Chopper VXs. There's no real way I'm going to stop it, really. If I did an all total attack, I could maybe win, but I don't know. I'm scared of expanding to that 3rd expansion point because of his little drones, and I'm scared he'll send his attack force over. You see, just having those scouts scares you. Fear tactics are quite impressive. He's building more power plants, and Walter, the Japanese craft person, is building a docks core outside my base, on near the left. Thinking I can't be scared of expanding anymore, I send one of these babies out, and I think, right, I'm going to expand. Walter now begins his general expansion. Albert's brother now goes back to scout their base. I'm sorry, Albert. His brother's just as good. And looks exactly the same, ironically, so I'm not complaining. Right, the dog's killed. Shit. I see the Mechatangos thanks to my dog, but I'm just not sure where they are, so I send my jeeps around just to defend and where the most likely place they might come from is. I also expand, finally. I see those hover drones and I think, right, it's time for you two to burn in hell, thanks to my Apollo fighters. Meanwhile, Walter's just building up a bigger army by the minute. Epic victory number 2 for me, that's right, I killed a harvester, now I killed 2 drones. Ha-ha! You didn't expect that, did you? Anyway, my Apollos return after a much well-fought and hard-earned battle. Of course, how is that going to phase him in the slightest? His army's still getting bigger and bigger, and he's now expanded over 3/4 of the map. And he's got a psionic decimator! Hooray! Crap! I just can't do anything about it, really. Of course, I don't know it's there at the time, but... Right. I expand with my 3rd harvester refinery, so now I've got some serious cash flow. I think, right, now I can really start take the battle to him with a bit more income. I should be able to build what I want when I want it, and yada yada yada. I start construction on the 2 extra Vindicators, meanwhile Walter's just continuing to expand with more ore refineries. It just never ends. He's Chopper VXs and he's got Mechatangos defending his newly made base. And, well, he's just everywhere really, and I'm in such a contained space. He's just done exactly what by trying to do an all-round strategy, I can't do anything about it. I send an Apollo fighter out to scout, thinking, right, I need to expand. Because I think he hasn't got a big army. Little do I know, really. So, my Apollo fighter sees that he's got an expansion out there. There's a little story behind this. In our previous fight, he did this and completely destroyed me with C units, even though I destroyed his base. So, I think, crap, I need to destroy that because he's going to repeat what he did on me before. So, I think I need to increase my air capacity. But first, I start off with scouting out my 2 Vindicators and my 2 Apollo fighters. I need to make my presence known, basically. So we're going to do a couple of drop tactics. Or was my plan at the time. Albert's 3rd brother attacks and gets killed. Meanwhile, my Apollo fighters do a job on one of the VXs, but the other one gets on the ground before I can do anything. My Vindicators driving to the other side of the map. Fly over to the other side of the map. I regroup my Apollo fighters knowing I haven't got a chance really. And here comes our shock tactics, yay. We bomb the ever-living jeebus out of that turret. Epic much? Kind of gone silent. Right, so my jeeps there to defend my base really now. They don't have a battle role anymore, they're just a defensive role. They're like portable turrets to me now. I decide I need to go air. It's the only way I'm going to win this. The only way to stop air is with air. So I build another air base. And do the exact same. 2 Apollos, 2 Vindicators. And Walter's army is just everywhere, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and I can't do anything to stop it. I don't even realise it's this big. Anyway, and it's got sea wings. Join me for part 4, is it? See you soon, people.